Good afternoon. Thank you, my tribe out there, for praying for me and loving me and supporting me through my cancer journey, my cancer battle, which is approaching 3 years. I call it a cancer war. I just want to thank you for being in my corner. So I'm going to give you about a 4 or 5 minute update of what's going on with me right now. Certain shadows, because of the lighting in this room, is going to make it look like I have spots on my nose or my face, and they're just shadows. I went in the bathroom real quick and checked the mirror for that. Not that I'm vain or anything. So here's what happened on Monday. Lois and I went down to Duke and Stephen, and we found out that a couple of my smaller tumors are gone, appear to be gone. I've heard that before, but one of them's grown, and that's a concern because I've been on chemotherapy, pretty aggressive chemotherapy, which had been really rendering my quality of life negligible. I mean, really pushing through every day, being able to pastor the church and just live my life. It's getting very hard. So about a month or two ago, we stepped back and scaled down the chemotherapy. The good news is I felt better, lived a better quality of life, but the bad news is it wasn't aggressively attacking the tumor. So we need to try a different strategy because I don't want to go back to the old chemotherapy session that I was doing because frankly, I don't want to live life like that every day. However, to be a liver transplant candidate, I have to demonstrate to the transplant board there at Duke Medical Center that my cancer is stabilized for 3 to 6 months, more likely 6 months. Okay, now stabilized in the medical industry means, in the cancer industry means that my cancer has to be stable, not growing or shrinking. And so we're going to try a different form of radiation than what I've had before. I've had 3 major surgeries. My abdomen is a train tracks of scars. I've had multiple procedures, chemotherapy after chemotherapy. And so it's time to try something new. So what we're going to do is go down July the 31st to Durham at the Cancer Center. And they're going to do what's called mapping for my radiation therapy, the mapping my liver and seeing how they will approach that and attack the tumor directly from outside radiation. And so then I'll go down on August the 17th. My wife and I go down, and we're gonna be down there for 5 days, okay? And so they'll give me radiation every day for 5 days straight. The goal is to obliterate this tumor. Now, let's pray that that happens, because barring a miracle, it's really my only hope. Because if I don't show evidence of my tumor being under control, I'm not ever gonna get a liver transplant, barring a miracle. Now, God can do miracles, and I'm praying for one, but let me tell you where I stand theologically on that. Many of you will say, oh, God does miracles every day. He does somewhere in the world. He doesn't do miracles in your life every day. Grass coming up and a flower shooting out the ground is not a miracle. That happens every day. The miracle was God creating everything, putting natural laws into place. So the trees bloom, the apples grow, and the sky's blue, and the sun comes out. Not miracles. It happens all the time. Otherwise, nothing's a miracle, right? And so miracles are something that rarely happen, and it's 100% God's prerogative within His purpose of whether or not He's going to perform that miracle. So when I pray to Him, I say, Lord, I want a miracle, but it's up to you. Barring that miracle, I need a liver transplant. And so that's what I'm praying for, and that's what I'm asking you to pray for. Okay? And before I sign off, how you like my sexy accessory with my clothes? You know, I'm about matching my hats, my shirts, and all that. I have to wear this thing around. It's a chemo pump. So turn around here, you can see that. It's pumping chemo into me right now. So I'm actually, while I'm talking to you, in chemotherapy. And some of you know that, and some of you don't. So when a cancer patient goes to have chemotherapy, which is several hours, sometimes most of the day on their given day, they walk away with a pump that goes into a port here in their chest, is under the skin. It's put there surgically, and the chemo fluids flow through my body for 48 hours. I have to live with this thing. I have to eat, sleep, and drink with this thing, and I might just turn to drinking. Just kidding. So anyway, that's what that's all about. I love you. I appreciate you. I'm alive. I'm blessed, and I'm grateful, and I'm very thankful that you're in my tribe. God bless you. Have a great day.